Alright guys, today I want to kind of give my 2 cents on a topic that's caught a lot of people's attention, and that is Michael Keaton potentially returning as Batman in the Flash film. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have never read the Flashpoint comic book, but I have seen the animated movie, and much like the comics, it is fantastic. I think that's a large part of the value of the DCAU for me personally as a fan. I'm not exactly a big reader when it comes to DC Comics, so whenever DC releases an animated movie of some of their most iconic stories, I spend a lot more of my money on the Blu-ray discs than I ever do with the comics. Because let's be honest with ourselves, comics are kind of a dying breed in this day and age. Yeah, I said it folks, comics are a dying breed. Kind of like how a lot of people have pointed out before that cable television is a dying breed. Yeah, well guess what? Comics are a dying breed as well, and here's why. You have some people in this world who are dyslexic and can't really read or process things as well as many others. I should know because I am a bit dyslexic myself. So when it comes to DC Comics in general, a lot of the time I always gravitate more towards their animated movies as my go-to comic book info. Because for the most part, they always do such a great job of staying loyal to the source material. Plus, they even sometimes go that extra mile of showing us ideas and concepts from extra more obscure stories. Of course, I know that the comics are usually more insightful than the movies. Which, yeah, that is true. But I think in terms of getting someone who is a fan of the source material to direct a movie adaptation of the source material, it's possible that the movies could actually mimic the comics, if given a lot more time and effort to actually make it happen. But anyway, as for Michael Keaton possibly returning as Batman in the upcoming Flash film, I think this is a great idea and would totally serve as an interesting way to incorporate Batman Beyond into the DCEU. Then again, I am kind of curious to see what Jeffrey Dean Morgan's portrayal of Batman would really be like compared to Ben Affleck's, because based off of what I've seen in BVS, Ben Affleck's Batman is Flashpoint Batman. I don't care what anyone tells me. Ben Affleck is Flashpoint Batman. Like seriously, I don't know how you can get more meaner than hurtling boxes at criminals, branding criminals, using guns and shit. Like seriously, like this is Flashpoint Batman. I don't care what anyone tells me. If that doesn't scream Flashpoint Batman to you, then I don't know what does. Because that is some pretty savage shit. But no, I understand why Bruce Wayne was presented the way he was in BVS. Obviously it was because Robin died. I just think that they could have dove into that a little bit more. You know, besides just showing his suit. Because of course you're going to be having some Robin fans ask, which Robin died in this universe, and why is he dead? You know, these are some things that I feel Zack Snyder really should have thought about before he made BVS, which is why I think that he needs better writers to write his movies. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, as for the title of this film, a recent article I read said that this film will not be called Flashpoint. Which I think is kind of strange because isn't this movie supposed to be based on the Flashpoint comic? Why are you not calling that Flashpoint? Unless their thing is that they probably want to be a bit more creative with the name choice, which fine, I guess. But you know, I just hope that they don't end up making this movie too different from the source material to the point where they end up excluding some of the really cool stuff that I really want to see, such as Wonder Woman and Aquaman beating the shit out of each other. That would be fucking awesome. It would be like seeing freaking Thor battle against Lion-O for the first time in live action. And with all these speculations and rumors going around about this Flash film, I'm really curious to know if they're going to have Ezra Miller face Professor Zoom in the upcoming film. Because like if they're going to full on revamp Professor Zoom over to looking more muscular compared to Tom Cavanagha's, then they're definitely going to have to change Ezra Miller's Flash suit over to looking more like a real Flash suit and less like he is wearing cardboard. Because source material Professor Zoom would totally punch right through that shit. That's if they were to go the Flashpoint route with the Flash movie, which I hope they do because I would love to see Aquaman and Wonder Woman kill each other. And I don't know why I do, maybe it's because I just don't care about those characters, I don't have any real investment in them, so off with their heads I guess. And I know that a lot of people have their issues with the CW show and how the way things are done with the character, but here's the thing. I actually prefer Grant Gustin's Flash over Ezra Miller's, because unlike Ezra Miller, Grant Gustin's Flash actually feels more heroic. Whereas Ezra Miller's Flash, on the other hand, just feels like a cosplayer version of the character. A joke, if you will. There are rumors saying that Ezra Miller's Flash is going to be different under Zack Snyder's direction in Justice League, to which I say, okay, fine, whatever. But I'm more excited to see Darkseid, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and all the other characters. I honestly couldn't give two shits about Ezra Miller's Flash. He's a love and hate thing at this point. But anyway, that's it for now. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the upcoming Flash movie? Do you think that they should go the Flashpoint route or go in a completely different direction? If you enjoyed this video, feel free to share it with your friends and family and give it a like. I'm King Bishop. Talk to you guys next time, and peace out.